I am Shalon. I am a stand-up comedian, Monique's oldest son. Um, I guess I felt the need to make this video to just provide some context into this false narrative about her praying to the universe. I know to reconcile our relationship or whatever the hell it is.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The chickens have come to roost. Everybody hit the like button. Put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me. I had a slight issue with my computer. Put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me. I had an issue with my computer. I want to make sure y'all can hear me and see me. But this is Monique's son. And what is actually happening here is Monique has been running around on Club Shay Shay and on different platforms talking about how the only way she does hold on a second for her own interests. Talking about and complaining about how her son is estranged, and to a certain degree it's her son's fault, because when a parent turns around and says my son or my child won't talk to me, and whenever they want to talk, they can come to me. In a lot of times, in a lot of situations, the parent is lying, because in almost every case, the parent's job is to go to their kid and apologize or deal with them, because most likely whatever the child is dealing with, think about this. Whatever the child is dealing with, it's due to what the parent did to the child. So sometimes running around waiting on your kid to apologize to you is pure narcissism. And I think it is easily coming out that Monique is a pure narcissist. Because I want y'all to think about this, because this really hurt my heart. This really hurt my heart right here. One of the reasons why Monique played that Precious role, the role she played on Precious as the dysfunctional, terrible mother, is possibly because she was a terrible mother in real life. Think about that. Virtually the only and main movie role that Monique has ever really played, she's played some other roles, but a starring role. This is the only starring role. And she got an Academy Award for that same role. It's a possibility, because I don't know the woman, that Monique is in real life a terrible mother. And if you don't believe me, let's listen to what her own son said himself. And just for the record, before I get into this, I'm going to play a video of me calling my daughter about the Corey Holcomb situation. Because if y'all don't remember, Corey Holcomb actually came out and talked bad about his daughter, right? And he blamed his daughter for being her. And I literally said it's his fault and not her fault, because he's the father. And in this situation, it's the same thing. So everybody hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Facebook, y'all ain't hitting the like button. YouTube, y'all aren't hitting the like button. Hit the like button and let's go. Listen to what this guy's saying.
I am Shalon. I am a stand-up comedian, Monique's oldest son. I guess I felt the need to make this video to just provide some context into this false narrative about her praying to the universe. I know to
As he laughs,
reconcile our relationship or whatever the hell it is. I wrote it all down so that way I don't go all over the place.
then he says our relationship or whatever the hell it is. You can't hear him? Wait, Can y'all not hear him? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear him. October 3074 says she can't hear him. Let me see. Maybe I need to make it louder. Let me know if y'all can't hear him. So y'all can hear him? He's low. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna play it, but I'm gonna play it over again. I'm gonna play it over again. Hold on, let's see. Is this sounding good? Hold on, let's see. Okay, so I'm saving it again, and I just raised the volume. I can't hear him. He's so soft spoken. So give me a second. I'm gonna play some of this, and actually, I'm gonna read. Like, I'm able to turn the volume up on videos, right? But I got to do it on my phone. So we're gonna play this particular video here, and then by then, because what Tasha K said the other day has a lot to do with all of this. So I'm gonna play what Tasha K said, and then I'm gonna come back and play a louder version of what this guy said.
We can go ahead and pause it. Okay, this audio is old. She played this years ago when she was out campaigning, saying what people didn't want to believe at the time. Some more out here ain't crying. Some more is on tour.
So Tasha K is talking about Monique running around whining about not getting paid and not getting opportunities.
Weekend, getting her bag. We actually laugh at Samore's jokes when they're on Netflix. And she has more than one on Netflix. Samore has her own touring company. And she
Sorry about
Netflix specials and sells them to Netflix. You got a whole husband that you call daddy who hasn't started anything. Why can't Monique sell her own shit? Why is she just legend? These reviews that she had on her latest Netflix special that they settled and gave her. After all of this hooting and hollering that you worth this and worth that, but decided to sit on your ass with your husband all these years and you wasn't in the kitchen cooking, just her.
Facts.
In the victim mentality. These reviews, 1 star. She made a whole Netflix special to say, fuck you, motherfucker. You weren't preparing. You was out here living off EBT and food stamps, begging for somebody to give you something instead of just taking another way in. But no, I'm blackballed. Samore wasn't let into Hollywood, but is she blackballed? Samore making millions of dollars a year. Remember the Queens of Comedy? You hear her out here talking about unfair treatment and all this hell? But what we do see, and Netflix now has numbers to say that you don't sell. And that's the reason why Cat Williams has to put you on his tour and you're a legend. And we all know why Cat doing it anyway. It's shots to Kevin Hart. Now the legend. Instead of putting together your own tour like Samore, like Sherry Shepherd, like these women that are getting out here getting it, regardless of low pay, they're going to create revenue streams of their own. Now you want to say, oh, I'm going on tour with Cat Williams, who has a perfectly funny tour and is adding very mediocre, unfunny women to his tour just to get back at who? This nigga ain't even funny. Are you serious? Like, you know what we're laughing at? Because I'm telling you, the reviews are going to come in. You've been out the game for so long, so bitter, regurgitating the same information.
Yep.
Your husband can get up and get a job too, but he don't work unless you work. Because you are the man in your family, and you clearly told us that during your last awful Netflix special. Everyone that's posting her right now, I'm looking at famous comedians saying, wow, she's going on tour. But I was on the phone with them saying, oh, this is embarrassing. so fake out here. This why I can't fool with y'all. Y'all so fake. I can't. It's like y'all.
Wait. Somebody said Cat Williams should be on Monique's tour. Monique doesn't have a tour. What are you talking about? Cat should be on Monique's tour. Monique don't have a damn tour because she's too damn lazy. Some more has a tour. Another queen of comedy. Just want something for you to think about. Don't come in here with that bull crap.
We'll just push somebody up just to see them fail. And everybody knows Monique hasn't been funny for a really long time because she.
Somebody says, who's paying you? You're paying me. You are paying me. What are you talking about? You are paying me. You are paying me.
He's been out the game. I'm just tired. I'm just sick and tired of all of this shit. He's doing this to me. He's doing this to me. Girl, get your ass on stage and cook.
Facts.
You already big, so I know you can eat. Cook. He had such young talent and old talent there that I don't know where the hell she gonna fit in saying fuck her every other word.
All right, so now it may come in a little bit better.
I am a stand-up comedian.
All right, let me know if y'all can hear it better this time. Let me know if y'all can hear it better this time.
Monique's oldest. I am Shalon. I am a stand-up comedian, Monique's oldest son. I guess I felt the need to make this video to just provide some context into this false narrative about her praying to the universe. I know to reconcile our relationship or whatever the hell it is. I wrote it all down so that way I don't go all over the place and get emotional or anything like that. So I'm gonna talk like I'm reading a script, but it's just gonna help me kind of stay together. To address the Club Shay interview that she did where she states that she prays to the universe in regards to reconciling our relationship, as I stated, is odd. My mother and I both know that that is a very false narrative, and I would like to free her of having to continue telling that lie. Faith without work is dead, and neither one of us cares to put forth any effort to reconcile with the other. We are separate, as she put it, because she doesn't care to be my mother any more than I care to be her son. Neither one of us has had the desire to reach out to the other in a very long time, and I don't think that either of us anticipates that feeling ever returning. Speaking with my mother directly, in my experience, will either lead to some odd newfound moment of clarity in regards to how she was as my mother, or she retreats back to daddy to move forward with the conversation. And I'm tired of hearing my mother's truths.
He said she retreats back to daddy. Why does everybody call this dude daddy? Like, that's just weird.
As my mother, or she retreats back to daddy to move forward with the conversation. And
That's
I'm
weird.
tired of hearing my mother's truths. Newsflash, I'm not sure if people know, but standing in your truth doesn't make you noble. I'm not sure if people are aware of that. But responding this way, I feel as though it allows me to say my piece uninterrupted. To those wondering, well, why say something now? Call it a form of therapy for me.
All right, so Kat says, why is the mother and the son not speaking? According to what he's saying, I'm just going by what he's saying, she's a bitch or she's narcissistic, but let him tell it and he'll tell you why. But according to her, she didn't want to be his mother. I'll say it again. She didn't want to be his mother. And he's going to say it. I ain't putting words in his mouth. Listen to what he says.
Standing in your truth doesn't make you noble.
Standing in your truth does not make you noble. Hold on, this dude is dropping facts. Listen.
As my mother, or she retreats back to daddy to move forward with the conversation. And I'm tired of hearing my mother's truths. Newsflash, I'm not sure if people know, but standing in your truth doesn't make you noble. I'm not sure if people are aware of that. But responding this way, I feel as though it allows me to say my piece uninterrupted.
That part right there is very important. This gives him the ability to say his piece uninterrupted. What does that mean? It means that if he was to say his piece in the presence of his dysfunctional mother, Monique, she would gaslight him, victimize herself, say she didn't do it, say he's lying, talk about herself instead of listening to him. That's the reason why he said what he just said. That is very, very, very important what he just said. I'm going to back it up. It's very important right there.
As my mother, or she retreats back to daddy to move forward with the conversation. And I'm tired of hearing my mother's truths. Newsflash, I'm not sure if people know, but standing in your truth doesn't make you noble. I'm not sure if people are aware of that. But responding this way, I feel as though it allows me to say my piece uninterrupted. To those wondering, well, why say something now? Call it a form of therapy for me, I suppose. But when her daddy had intentionally stated that they have 3 sons, but his wife is on the internet talking about the 4th son.
The word daddy he keeps using is her husband. Remember, for some dumb reason, Monique calls her husband daddy. And apparently he tells everybody to call him daddy, even people in social media. So the dude's name is something, but everybody calls him daddy. So that's who daddy actually is.
In a video that has millions of views, that rubbed me the wrong way. But anyway, say my piece uninterrupted. To those wondering, well, why say something now? Call it a form of therapy for me, I suppose. But when her daddy had intentionally stated that they have 3 sons, but his wife is on the internet talking about the 4th son in a video that has millions of views, that rubbed me the wrong way. But anyway, to inform a child that you are not interested in being a mother at a time when that kid is the only kid, that has the potential to lead a child to believe that you are not interested in them specifically. But to take it a step further, you also admit.
Hold on. Because y'all are absolutely tripping in these comments. Somebody actually said, is that, hold on. Where I gotta find it. Somebody just said it. I gotta find it because the comments are coming in fast. Where is that comment? Where is it? No one should entertain a man talking negative about his mother, no matter their relationship. They need to be encouraged to have a sit down. What you probably are not aware of, and I don't know why you're not aware of this, because you have eyes just like the rest of us, but when a woman, your mother, i.e. Monique, has ran around on multiple podcasts, multiple platforms, saying that her son does not want to talk to her, and it's a lie. It's a lie. What are you supposed to do as a son? Please answer that. If your mother is famous, and for the last 15 years, she's been running around acting like a victim of everybody. According to Monique, she's a victim to everybody. All right? Everybody is victimizing Monique, including her son. So when your mother is famous and she's running around being famous, talking bad about you, talking about how it's your fault that y'all don't have a good relationship, your own mother, what do you expect this young man to do? I'm confused. So you got to look at the narcissistic, dysfunctional mother who literally told him that she doesn't want to be his mother. I want you to think about that. She literally said, I don't want to be your mother. She said that. And you are going to sit here and get mad at this young man? Are you kidding me? hold on, man, because there's a video that I want to talk about also, but I needed to stop and just say that because y'all tripping. Because I take this particular conversation extremely personal because I'm a father of grown kids also. And we're going to talk about that in a second. But don't you dare sit here and try to make this man seem like he's the bad guy when he's a child. Are you kidding me? Exactly, Marcus. The gaslighting is crazy. You dysfunctional women spend a lot of time justifying other dysfunctional women, and it's nasty. It's really nasty. This young man, you can hear it in his voice. He doesn't want to say this. He doesn't want to talk about this. He don't want to do this, but he's sick of this shit. How dare you sit here and make this man seem like he's the villain when he's the damn child of the damn villain?
My mother had also admitted to me that she didn't do the best job that she could do, which would also make one begin to question, you know, all of your past decisions and prior emotional interactions. But to be completely honest and fair, you know, those were things that I was willing to get over. You know, nobody's perfect, we're all human. But my mother showed a clear lack of humility, compassion, and consideration
Right
when
there.
taking any level of accountability for those things.
Right there.
My mother does a fantastic job of acknowledging a lot of things, but she doesn't take accountability very well, and anything that she may take true accountability for, it's only at her convenience, in my experience.
Y'all heard that, right? She only takes accountability when it's convenient for her. And we're going to do this because y'all aren't hitting the like button, and y'all aren't taking accountability for not hitting the like button. Okay. So I need y'all to take accountability for not hitting the like button. So right now, I need everybody watching to hit the thumbs up button right now. We're going to go to a commercial because y'all are tripping. So we're going to go to a commercial, and I need these numbers, the likes and the shares, to go way up. All right. So we're going to take a commercial break and come back and get these likes up, y'all. I want to keep playing the video, but y'all won't hit the like button. Y'all won't take accountability for y'all actions. So I'll be right back, and I need these likes to be way up. Everybody, in the next 3 seconds, hit the like button, hit the thumbs up button, hit the share button. Y'all ready? We'll come right back. Go.
At a coffee shop and play this fun dating card game. We'll have fun and see if we're compatible all at the same time.
Ooh, what's the name of the game?
It's called Deeper Discussions.
I'm down.
Okay, meet you at 6.
Fellas, buy this card game. Ladies, buy this card game. Buy about 2 or 3 card games. The main reason why people can't stay together isn't because they don't like each other no more. It's actually because their present family issues come up or their past family issues come up. But when you play Deeper Discussions, you'll be able to understand a person's family issues up front.
This game can be played with either 2 people or an entire group. So have fun.
Question number 1. Name a time when money was the main factor why a relationship went bad.
Deeper Discussions Dating Edition. Again, these cards are good for vetting a potential boyfriend,
Candidate.
a potential girlfriend, a potential husband, a potential wife. The texture of these cards are so soft and silky, by the way. Like
They ain't gonna get
really
wore out.
durable.
A dating card game for introverts who have a hard time asking the much needed compatibility questions. Deeper Discussions, the card game.
Okay. All right. So we back. And keep hitting the like button. So thank you to the people who have hit the like button. I appreciate it. But I need y'all to keep hitting the like button. Shout out to Maria. Shout out to Honey. Shout out to Joe Hicks, Clinton Moore, Paula Paris, Christina Ann, Kimberly Farr, Brian Daniels, Exika. I like that name. Tanya, Janica, and Kat Harvey, of course. Marcus, Okoye, Angela, Richard, Lori, and Siobhan. And there's more people, but I just wanted to Shout y'all out. So I appreciate y'all. So hit the like button, hit the thumbs up button, hit the share button, and let's go back to this young man telling his truth.
As though her interest in being a mother probably started around the time that she married her daddy and had his children.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did y'all hear that? You're welcome. I hope I didn't say your name wrong, Execa. Listen to what he just says right here. Listen to what he just says.
In prior emotional interactions, but to be completely honest and fair, you know, those were things that I was willing to get over. You know, nobody's perfect, we're all human, but my mother showed a clear lack of humility, compassion, and consideration when taking any level of accountability for those things. My mother does a fantastic job of acknowledging a lot of things, but she doesn't take accountability very well, and anything that she may take true accountability for, it's only at her convenience, in my experience. But if I had to guess, though, her interest in being a mother probably started around the time that she married her daddy and had his children.
Her interest in being a mother happened when she went and had children with her present husband. Because like I said, she literally said that she was not interested in being a mother to him. But all of a sudden, when she married her daddy, the dude that she keeps calling her daddy, she's interested in being a mother now. Damn. Her son is a rat. I don't know what's wrong with y'all in the comments. You know, y'all are free to say whatever y'all want to say. So I'm not telling y'all not to comment. Y'all can comment, but I'm free to comment on y'all comments. And some of y'all are weird. Some of y'all are weird. Talking about your son, her son is a rat. You're a weirdo. Y'all are really weird in these comments. What in the world? This man, this is childhood trauma in the comments and on screen with this young man.
But that interest, you know.
So Kahan says he's gay. I don't know who this young man is, and I don't know if he is or not. But what does him being gay have to do with anything if he is gay? What is wrong with y'all? What? And then Pamela turns around and says, "Can you please stop? You're making us look bad." What, mothers? Y'all make yourselves look bad. What the hell are you talking about? Y'all are weirdos. The women and the men in the chat, y'all are weirdos. What is wrong with y'all? Oh, he gay. Okay, if he is, so, but if he isn't, why are you sitting there talking about that man just because he's soft-spoken? And then a woman turns around and says, he is making us mothers look bad. You're making yourself look bad. Yo, y'all keep commenting. Y'all, I ain't got no problem with y'all commenting, but I'm just like, yo, y'all are strange. Strange.
Obviously seemed one-sided, and as it should have been. By that time, I'm in my late teens, so to some degree, the the neglect becomes easier to hide or validate, I guess you could say. There are now two baby boys in the house, you know, that require attention. But still during that time, however, I still watched her enjoy the love and admiration of total strangers more than my own.
Oh, he said, I watched her enjoy. Oh my God, man. I want to reach out to this young man and just have a conversation with him, and just not even online. Listen to what he just said, y'all. Listen to what he just said.
In my late teens, so to some degree, the the neglect becomes easier to hide or validate, I guess you could say. There are now two baby boys in the house, you know, that require attention. But still during that time, however, I still watched her enjoy the love and admiration of total strangers.
I watched her enjoy the love and admiration of total strangers. Can you imagine your mother never loving you, but all of a sudden she has more children, and all of a sudden she loves them in the same household? Golly. Damn.
Than my own. To this very day, my mother has never expressed to me when, if ever, she became interested in me as her son.
Oh, this is like my second time hearing this. So the first time I didn't hear all of it because I was editing and stuff. So a lot of what he's saying is hitting me because I'm hearing it for the first time. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit. Y'all are not hitting the like button, y'all. Please hit the like button. Thank you. Please and thank you. Hit the like button. Facebook, y'all tripping. Hit the like button and share this video because this is helpful to any parent. And most of y'all are parents. Listen to what he just said, man. This is killing me.
Being a mother probably started around the time that she married her daddy and had his children. But that interest, obviously seemed one-sided, and as it should have been. By that time, I'm in my late teens, so to some degree, the the neglect becomes easier to hide or validate, I guess you could say. There are now 2 baby boys in the house, that require attention. But still during that time, however, I still watched her enjoy the love and admiration of total strangers more than my own. To this very day, my mother has never expressed to me when, if ever, she became interested in me as her son.
My mother never expressed to me if she either now or has ever appreciated him as her son. I'm sorry, y'all. This hurts me. Some of y'all weirdos, it doesn't hurt y'all, but this hurts me.
During that time, however, I still watched her enjoy the love and admiration of total strangers.
And I'm sorry, I'm not gonna rewind it again. I just needed to shit. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button.
More than my own. To this very day, my mother has never expressed to me when, if ever, she became interested in me as her son.
I'm just going to say this. Monique is a piece of shit. I'm just going to say it. Monique is a piece of shit. Monique is a piece of shit. I don't care. Because this is bad. No, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. Monique is a piece of shit. Okay. Y'all already know how hard I am on mothers because of situations like this. Because the thing about it is, the thing that y'all don't realize with y'all motherhood, y'all dysfunctional motherhood, these kids at some point, they grow up. And when they grow up, they're going to tell their side of the story. So you can sit around and lie and act like you're a good mother and you're this and that. One day, they're going to call your ass out. And he's calling his piece of shit mother out. And I appreciate it. More young men, more young women need to call their piece of shit mothers and their piece of shit fathers out. So mothers and fathers in the future won't be pieces of shit. Because the thing about it is, a lot of people do stuff in the dark and it never comes to light. It's coming to light now. So you be a piece of shit to your child is going to grow up and expose your dumb ass. Monique is a piece of shit as a mother.
That did lead me down a path of questioning my self-worth and struggling to understand the value of a mother in a child's life. In the interview, she also states that she gave me an apology, but an apology to a son from a mother that consciously showed no interest in him holds no weight. There are still women to this day that my mother will give credit to for being more of a mother to me than she ever could.
Damn. And the thing about it is, if she would have never went on all these platforms, like lying about her son or lying about the experience of being a mother, even though she wasn't a mother, this is why her son is saying something. If she would have never said nothing, he would have never said nothing.
Her assistant, my cousin, being one of them. Every time, though, that my mother would state that she was right here whenever I was ready, that ideology still blows my mind today, that a person could openly admit to being an uninterested, not put my best foot forward type of parent and be so self-centered that they still express to the kid, you have to come to me when you're ready. You got to come to me for us to make this right.
See, y'all good mothers, good women, y'all asses are getting exposed. Y'all asses are getting exposed. See, I want to say this real quick, and we're going to keep playing the video. Put a one in the, not one in the chat. Hit a like button. Hit a like button. Share this video with everybody that you know, because this is a family situation. Whether you're a father, whether you're a mother, whether if you don't have kids, like everybody needs to watch this show and get an understanding of how important parenthood is and how you can't sweep motherhood or fatherhood under the damn rug, because at some point that rug is going to get pulled out from up under you and you're going to be looking stupid. See, the most important part of us as human beings is the legacy that we leave to our children. And if you are running around not fathering your kids, not mothering your kids, your child at some point is going to come out and expose you, or they're going to turn around and be pieces of crap people just like you. And we can't be running around making pieces of crap people. Not saying he's a piece of crap, but I'm just saying, because some of these young boys are out here robbing and doing all kinds of stupid stuff in the city because they had a piece of crap mother.
Here, whenever I was ready, that ideology still blows my mind today, that a person.
Now listen to this part right here. Listen to this part. Hit the like button. Listen to this part.
Could openly admit to being an uninterested, not put my best foot forward type of parent and be so self-centered that they still express to the kid, you have to come to me when you're ready. You got to come to me for us to make this right.
Too many parents run around blaming their children for the parent not being in a child's life. And I got video of me and my daughter talking about this same thing, but that's going to be next. I got video of, because I had my daughter call into the show and some of y'all didn't see that. So we're going to talk about this.
Okay. But I'm not sure what my mother could possibly think that she has shown me in the past or have for me now that's not money. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, I said it. Now what says these women love talking about deadbeat dads, but they be deadbeat mothers. Facts. Some of y'all be whole deadbeat mothers out here thinking that nobody's ever going to expose you because, you know, black men, black women don't expose their mothers. Shit, me. My mother was a great mother. And if she wasn't, I would have exposed her ass. My mother was a great mother. She just had, we lived in poverty, and she had problems with picking pookies and bums to, you know, be with. But other than that, my mother was a great mother. She just made stupid decisions when it came to men, and she was lazy because she didn't want to go get a job. But other than that, she was a great mother. Like what she instilled in me, how she treated me, how she loved me, how she listened to me was amazing. It was beautiful. I had an amazing experience with my mother. I have so many positive and beautiful memories of my mother. Like when I think about my mother, when I think about my mother's voice, it's not some masculine, loud, yelling woman. My mother was delicate. My mother was feminine. My mother was small. She wasn't fat. She wasn't angry. My mother was happy all the time. And her happiness used to actually get on my nerves because my life was so bad, you know, growing up in poverty and living in the hood. So I used to literally get mad at my mother's happiness because I used to be like, how can you be so happy when we live in this terrible place? How can you be so happy when we're in poverty? How can you be so happy when we're on food stamps? My mother was so happy that I was mad at her for being happy. That's how happy and joyful my mother was because I didn't understand it. Like I literally didn't understand it. She couldn't buy me school clothes. I had to sell drugs in order to buy my own school clothes. Like we lived in the projects. We lived in poverty. We never had any money. But my mother taught me that life isn't about money. Life is about money. But in her mind, life is about family. Life is about being grateful for the things that you do have. And she explained to me one time that me and my mother was homeless one time. We lived on the street, and then we ended up living in an Alamo Motel in Atlanta. If you were in Atlanta, you know what the Alamo Motel is. Probably the worst motel in the entire city of Atlanta. We lived in the Alamo Motel, and we lived around prostitutes and drug dealers and drug addicts. It was really bad, right? But we was homeless at one point. And my mother sat me down and said, Aaron, the reason why I'm happy is because we're no longer homeless. Do you realize that we used to live on the street? We don't live on the street anymore. We're still broke, but at least we're not living in an Alamo Motel. And I'm grateful for that. And I was like, you actually got a point. And yeah. So my mother was a very emotionally intelligent person, and she taught me that. But one thing that I learned from my mother also is how not to be. My mother made a lot of excuses for herself. My mother blamed a lot of people for her life being the way it is. My mother was very lazy. So my mother had her issues, but she was a great human to me. She was a great human to me. She just wasn't a good human to the world because she was so lazy and she just sat on her ass smoking weed and cigarettes all day instead of going out and getting a job. Kind of like Monique. Monique just hasn't had a job in 10 years and she just wants to sit around and whine about Tyler Perry all day. But at least my mom was a better human being than Monique. And in my opinion, Monique is a trash human being. But let's keep going. Facebook, are y'all ever going to hit the like button? Just asking. I'm asking for a friend. Facebook, are y'all ever going to hit the like button? I'm asking for a friend. Are y'all ever going to hit the like button? Can y'all please hit the like button? Can you please hit the share button? Thank you. Thank you. Some of y'all are listening instantly. Come on. Hit a like button. Hit a like. There we go. Look, I just want to say thank you for responding to what I'm saying. So, because y'all are watching and some people just be sitting here watching. When I say something, I would like for y'all to respond to it. So hit the like button because I can see the likes go up. I can see how many. I can see who gave me a thumbs up, who gave me a heart, who gave me a smiley face, who gave me an angry face. I see everything. So can y'all please hit a button. Just hit a button. I don't care what it is. Hit a button. Thank you, Jack.
That would make me want to come to her, or whatever those feelings are supposed to be. A mother is supposed to be the first woman that a boy falls in love with. I loved my mother very much, but my mother loved things more than she loved me, and she would validate her love for me by giving me things, and would proceed to call me ungrateful or inconsiderate if said things did not have the desired effect.
Damn.
I couldn't imagine what it's like to be her, though, to ask God for what you want, and then he gives you what you need, though, only for you to ignore it and have the audacity to ask God for something else. And I'm glad I don't. I'm glad I didn't do that. And when he told you no, you went to the universe instead. By no means, though, do I want to give off any type of an impression that I am a victim of anything. That is not the case. As you can see, I'm smiling from ear to ear. I'm alive. I'm happy. I'm a dad. I'm healthy, I think. I drink a lot of water. I'm getting over a cold now. I still have my days just like everybody else. And, there were a few things that she did teach me along the way. I did learn how not to love from my mother. I also learned to make sure that I never lose so much of who I am that I have to validate it through another person. And though I feel as though, in hindsight, I think she did it reluctantly, I do appreciate my mother, for showing me what the top of the mountain looks like. You know what I'm saying? It did give me perspective on what hard work and dedication can get you, but I don't want something like that at the cost of giving up something that I created.
Right.
I don't want it that bad. And speaking of creations, I genuinely, truly, I really did want my mother to have a relationship with my daughter. I even fought through those intrusive thoughts that were, if she wasn't interested in you, what makes you think she's going to be interested in your kid?
Oh, golly, man. Damn. Can you imagine, y'all? Can y'all imagine you have a child and you don't necessarily care to potentially put your child through the same thing that you went through, so you don't allow your child to meet their grandmother because she may treat you the same way as she treated. Oh. Damn, man.
But it took my mother no time at all to prove that those intrusive thoughts were correct. But what I can say,
they were correct. Shit. So she treated her grandbaby the same way? Damn, man.
good for her. The universe did, bless her with 3 other sons. Bless her with 3 other sons. And God willing, I'm sure that one of them, all 3 of them are adults now. So I'm sure that one of them, God willing, if not all 3 of them, will make her the grandmother that she wants to be. I still look forward, to that moment for her. But overall, when it comes to the boys, though, I am happy that whenever they do hear me talk, sorry, my phone did something weird, but whenever they hear me talk, they don't know what it is. They can't relate to what it is that I'm saying. My experience with my mother is not their experience with our mother. So my prayer for her and them is that they continue to see her the way that they see her now. I do also want to make sure that I say thank you to my mother for giving me life. Without that moment in time, I wouldn't have had my little one. But outside of that moment, there isn't anything that either of us has to offer the other. In my opinion, it's a waste of God's time and the universe's time for praying for something that you were not willing to put forth any effort to obtain.
Oh, this young man is extremely articulate in how he operates and how he, vents and expresses his feelings. I wish the best for this young man because he's articulating the hell out of his feelings. This man is very emotionally aware. This is really dope. Just listening to him articulate his feelings. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree. Do you agree or disagree that this young man is extremely fluent at articulating how he feels in a elegant way. Just put a one in the chat, right? Because I just want to give this man his flowers right here, because this is really beautiful.
Putting the work into becoming Monique is more important to my mother than being my mother. And I do not believe that it was never about.
This man just keeps dropping bombs.
I do also want to make sure that I say thank you to my mother for giving me life. Without that moment in time, I wouldn't have had my little one. But outside of that moment, there isn't anything that either of us has to offer the other. In my opinion, it's a waste of God's time and the universe's time for praying for something that you are not willing to put forth any effort to obtain. Putting the work into becoming Monique is more important to my mother than being my mother. And I do not believe that it was never about her being there and waiting for me, but it was supposed to be about me being there and waiting for her. My mother's value had reached such a low point in my life that I no longer found it necessary to either want to wait for her or even go to her. But like I said, man, I'm super grateful that she has the opportunity to do it all over again. You know, I'm happy for her. I hope the Cat Williams tour goes well, but you know, the narrative that she prays for us to reconcile is a false narrative. It's not real, and I'd appreciate it if she stopped saying.
Damn. That's all I can say is damn. What the hell? Hold on, y'all. What is this?
Wow. So, number one, this is sad because no son and mother should publicly have a debate or dispute such as this. However, comedian Monique's oldest son speaks out. Basically, he said she's a terrible mom and doesn't take accountability. He added, my mother does not take accountability for anything, and the only way she does is for her own interests. The young man is a comedian, and he went on a 9-minute rant where he blasted Monique as a bad mother. So my initial thoughts to this is it's terrible because this is a mother and a son. Next, my thoughts went to everybody that says what they say about Monique in the industry. Everybody's not making up a situation.
Right.
She's probably difficult to work with.
Exactly. Remember when hold on. Remember when this was said about her right here?
Shay said
right here.
Your Netflix special, as she did, complaining about not having one of anybody loving you for real, except your daddy. She knows she was lying. And it only stopped when everybody from my family checked her. It's interesting. You know what else you won't see Monique doing? You won't ever see her with her family, videos with her children or grandchildren.
Right here. Right here. Y'all thought this man was just bitching and whining and hating. Listen to what this man is saying. You got to remember, D.L. Hughley knew Monique during Kings of Comedy, right? And that was, when was Kings of Comedy? Year 2000. So he's known her for 2 to 3 decades. So if anybody knows Monique, it's D.L. Hughley. Year 2000, right? And it's 2024 now.
Videos with her children or grandchildren, because nobody fucks with me. How do you have sweet babies? It's interesting. You know what else you won't see Monique doing? You won't ever see her with her family, videos with her children or grandchildren, because nobody fucks with me. How do you have sweet babies when your own babies don't fuck with you?
Damn. See, when you look at Monique, every time you see her in TV, she's like, sweet baby, sweet baby. Shut up. Where's your sweet babies? How about you go sit down with your own damn sweet babies, trying to call us sweet babies? We ain't your damn sweet babies. We are lucky not to be your damn sweet babies, because you would have treated us like shit, just like you treated your own damn son like shit.
How do you love us for real when there's no evidence of anybody loving you for real, except your daddy, who you apparently have to pay? And FYI, daughters are paid for by daddies.
So we all thought that, you know, D.L. Hughley was hating and all this. No, it's all coming out. It has came out that Monique is actually a piece of shit. And that's why nobody messes with her. Nobody messes with her. let's do this. Let's do this. We all have seen and watched Monique in different worlds for the last 20, 30 years. Can anybody right now in the comments share a name, just one name other than her husband, that messes with Monique? Go right now. Right now. Give me a name of an actor, singer, rapper, human being, space alien that actually says, I mess with Monique. Monique is my homegirl. I like Monique. Name one human being. Name one space alien on the entire planet that says, I mess with Monique. Shaq said, I love Monique because Shaq was responding to Monique. 50 Cent feels sorry for Monique. He doesn't mess with Monique. Every time somebody gets treated badly, I don't know if y'all notice, 50 Cent has 50 Cent has an acting or production company. So everybody says what they need to say in order to throw darts at the other group of people. Cat Williams don't mess with Monique. Cat Williams, because look, she said it right here.
Oh, now you want to say, oh, I'm going on tour with Cat Williams, who has a perfectly funny tour and is adding very mediocre, unfunny women to his tour just to get back at who?
See? The only reason why Cat Williams is messing with Monique is because he knows that Monique is gonna get on stage and tear Kevin Hart a new ass. So Monique is like a pit bull to go after the people that Cat Williams don't like, which is Kevin Hart.
This nigga ain't even funny. Are you serious? Like, you know who we're laughing at? Because I'm telling you, the reviews are going to come in. You've been out the game for so long.
And if you don't believe me, I can show you how she's running around going off on people on tour right now. I'll tell you exactly what this dumbass lady is doing right now.
When I saw that nigga say, boy, I said, nigga.
And all she's doing on stage is running around cussing and going off on people. So virtually everything she did on Club Shay Shay, she's doing on tour. So she's just being messy on tour. So in other words, she is being Club Shay Shay on tour with Cat Williams. She's not telling jokes because she's not funny at all. She's just up there being messy and cursing. So that's why Cat Williams got on tour, because it's going to sell tickets, because people like messiness.
I saw that nigga stand with this nigga. Standing away, you mother that couch. Did I want to say all them motherfucking things?
All right, here you go right here.
Yes, I did, Mr. T, but I was on that goddamn couch. Oh, but when I get to the motherfucking stage, I agree with everything that old man was saying. You raggedy, dirty, filthy, low down, skanky bitch.
Hey.
Bow! Did you drop the bomb on that bitch, nigga? Did you drop the bomb? I've been more than motherfucking fair. I've been more than motherfucking mature. Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch.
See? So she's not even being funny on tour. She just running around cussing at everybody and being messy. Like, who the hell goes on tour running around just cussing out every person that did you wrong? So that's why Cat Williams is messing with her, because she is hilarious. She is not hilarious. She is stupid. This is not, how is this hilarious? This is pure stupidity right here.
Talking to you, Oprah. I've been more than that bitch. Fuck that bitch. They talking to you, Oprah. A book nigga from 7.
That's not funny at all. That's being an idiot.
That bitch. Fuck that bitch. I've been more than motherfucking mature. Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch.
How is that funny? She's just a vulgar, angry, fat woman that is running around spewing out her hate and resentment towards people that turned their back on her because she's a piece of shit. That's not funny. That's not endearing. So I'll say it again. This woman is running around spewing her trauma and anger for people turning their back on her because she's a piece of shit. That's what she's doing. Because at the end of the day, your character is going to show when you out in the world. And like I said about 5-10 minutes ago, I asked y'all if y'all could show me one human being other than her husband, who is her son, not her daddy, that actually messes with Monique. And y'all said Cat Williams. Cat Williams is making money off of Monique. That doesn't mean he's cool with her. Cat Williams allow any comic to come out there because he's just a giving person. But name one person that messes with Monique. You can't. Probably somebody on another planet. But at the end of the day, nobody can turn around and vouch for Monique because she's trash. Yeah, my sweet babies. Yes, it's super fake. It's super fake. Yeah, she's a trash human being, you know. And I already said it, but it wasn't my right to say it because she has kids and she has a family. But now that I realize her kids and her family think she's a piece of shit, I openly am able to say she's a piece of shit without worrying about it because her family thinks she's a piece of shit. You're here on a live. That's what he's doing. So while she's running around doing this,
fuck that bitch.
Her son is saying fuck that bitch to her.
Comedian actress Monique speaks on never being close to her son.
I wasn't interested in being a mother.
So for all of y'all who think I'm too hard on Monique, and for all of y'all who are thinking that her son is too hard on Monique, listen to what Monique herself said.
That she prays for us to reconcile is a false narrative. It's not real, not appreciated if she stops saying stuff like that.
Comedian actress Monique speaks on never being close to her son.
I wasn't interested in being a mother.
That she prays for us to reconcile is a
wasn't interested in being a mother.
That she prays for us to reconcile is a false narrative. It's not that she prays for
wasn't interested in being a mother.
In 1990
like that.
Comedian
Like that.
Comedian actress Monique speaks on never being close to her son.
I wasn't interested in being a mother.
In 1990,
that she prays for us like that. Like that.
Comedian actress Monique
wasn't interested in being a mother. Wasn't interested in being a mother. Wasn't interested in being a mother. Wasn't interested in being a mother.
In 1990, Monique and her ex-husband, Mark Jackson, welcomed a baby boy named Shalon Jackson. For years, Monique has been very transparent about the fact that she worked incredibly hard to provide a better life for herself and her family. Unfortunately, when Shalon was a young boy, Monique was not interested in being a mother. While speaking on David Banner's podcast, Monique admitted she was more interested in being a star and being famous, and it cost her her relationship with her.
And any of y'all are y'all interested in hitting the like button? So while Monique isn't interested in being a mother, it seems like some of y'all are not interested in hitting the like button. So can y'all please hit the like button, please? Because some of y'all seem like y'all are not interested in hitting the like button. I wasn't interested in hitting the like button. That's how y'all gonna do me. I wasn't interested in hitting the like button. That's gonna be your story.
Wasn't interested in being a mother.
Like that.
Comedian actress.
Transparent about the fact that she worked incredibly hard to provide a better life for herself and her family. Unfortunately, when Shalon was a young boy, Monique was not interested in being a mother. While speaking on David Banner's podcast, Monique admitted she was more interested in being a star and being famous, and it cost her her relationship with her son. Shannon Sharp asked Monique about the status of her relationship with Shalon, and here's what the comedian had to say.
We're still very much separated. It's one of those things where you have to pray to the universe and say, let time do the healing.
Pray to the damn universe. Okay, pray to the universe. Yo, dumb ass run around talking about you're not interested in being a damn mother, you piece of shit.
Wasn't interested in being a mother.
You piece of shit.
In 1990,
So let's go back to this.
And at the same time, two things can be true at the same time. I'm sure she does have some great qualities, but hopefully Monique and her son can fix this situation. There was a video out on it, and currently the video has been taken down from the last time I took a look. But overall, I hope they can fix this situation and Monique and her son can reconcile, and she can go on with her life. But it does appear that many of the things that people say, have been saying, it may be true according to her own son. So go check out this story at mediatakeout.com. You'll learn more about it. And that's all I got. Have a great day.
Okay. So put a 1 in the chat if y'all are interested in hearing what my daughter thinks about parents like this. Put a 1 in the chat if you're interested in hearing what my own daughter thinks about parents like Monique. So before I play this video, if y'all want to see the video, put a 1 in the chat if y'all want to see it. Before I play this video, I just have some things to say about this piece of shit woman named Monique. One was Monique playing herself in the movie Precious. She did so well in the movie Precious. She won an Academy Award. And part of the reason why she played that part so well is most likely because she's a piece of shit mother in real life, just like the woman she played on Precious. That's why she won that Academy Award. Secondly, Monique, a message to you, you piece of shit. You mean to tell me that you have been crying and whining for the last 13 years to Tyler Perry and to Oprah and to Lee Daniels for an apology? And all in that same time, in the same 13, probably to 20 years, your own son has been doing the same thing to you. In that same 13 to 20 years, your own son has been pleading and crying out for you to apologize to him. And this is the reason why I call you a piece of shit. Because you have been running around calling Lee Daniels and Tyler Perry and Oprah a piece of shit all these years when you actually are the piece of shit. You run around doing this shit right now. Listen to you right here.
Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch.
You're doing it right now. You're literally right now in real time, angry, resentful, and pleading to Tyler Perry, Lee Daniels, and Oprah for an apology. And because they won't give you an apology, you run around saying shit like this right now in real time.
Fuck that bitch. Fuck that that bitch.
But through this whole time, your son has been asking you for the same apology. And in my opinion, I think a son needs the apology way more than damn Oprah or Tyler Perry. This is why you're a piece of shit. You are the biggest hypocrite on the face of the earth. You piece of shit. You had us mad at Oprah, mad at Tyler Perry. Like, why don't you apologize to this woman? Why don't you give this woman what she asked for? All these years, we had your back. Come to find out that you had your back towards your own damn son, and your son has been asking for acknowledgement. Your son has been asking for an apology. So you over here asking some random ass people that ain't even kin to you, didn't even raise you for an apology, and your son, who you did not even raise also, is lacking an apology. You're a piece of shit, ma'am. And I'll say it in your fat ass face. See, we can say what we want to say about these other female stars like Jada Pinkett and whoever. At least Jada Pinkett was a mother. At least Jada Pinkett raised her children. This piece of shit mother didn't even raise her child. Your own son has been looking for the same type of apologies that you've been asking for from Oprah, who ain't even kin to you, who don't even owe you shit. See, you get around people and they don't like you, and you get mad at people for not liking you. D.L. Hughley, as an example, right here.
Because nobody fucks with me. How do you have a daughter to be raped in front of me? The line, love us for real, when there's no evidence of anybody loving you for real.
How you gonna love us for real, and there's no evidence of you love or anybody on the planet loving you? Nobody on the planet loves you. Why? Why? Because you're not lovable, because you don't love your son. If this ain't the most hypocritical shit I've ever seen in my life, maybe if you took that same energy that you had for all these 13, 15 years running up Oprah's ass, running up Tyler Perry's ass, if you use that same energy to go see about your son, apologize to your son, your life wouldn't be trash. And just because her big ass is on a couple tour dates with Cat Williams does not mean her life is great. She's still trash. So, because once these reviews come out on how trash she is, she's going to get kicked off tour because she's trash. And you want to know how I know she's trash? And I'm going to play the video with my daughter in a minute. Here's proof that Monique is trash.
Thank you, Oprah. A book nigga from 7th to 9th grade. A bitch was in special education. Nigga.
Tell me if this is funny, y'all. Tell me if this is funny.
Did you hear me? Special nigga. Education nigga. Like a bitch double dutching. Oh, special nigga. Education nigga. On the motherfucking board. To what class you go to, bitch. They got your name and all the little kids running up. Oh, I'm in this class, I'm in that class, I'm in this class. And I'm looking on this motherfucking board.
Is this funny? Or just a bunch of cussing?
Bitch, let me see your board. What's on your board, bitch? My shit was in the envelope. Okay, bitch, my in the envelope. Now I knew that should have.
Bruh, the woman is trash. So once the reviews come out, she gonna get kicked off a tour.
Handful. So when I saw my shit in the envelope, I automatically said, "Oh, bitch, this gonna be something special, bitch." They put your shit in the envelope, bitch.
Don't know what the hell that is. They put your shit in the envelope, bitch. Ma'am, tell a joke. So shout out to I Love My Ad Block. He says she was the same evil person as in the film she's doing a reading to. Exactly. Yeah, that's what I said. The reason why she did the movie Precious so well is because she actually is a piece of shit mother. So here is the video of me talking to my daughter. We're talking about another parent that dropped the ball. Corey Holcomb. So shout out to Corey Holcomb. I don't really look at him as a piece of shit dad like I see Monique as a piece of shit mom, because I think Corey Holcomb tried with his daughter and just gave up because his daughter just didn't respond. So Corey Holcomb is cool, but he's still flawed as a parent. So listen to this. But listen to this, how my daughter is talking. And because the thing about it is, when it comes to me, okay, you can say whatever you want to say about me. You can say I'm against single motherhood and I tell women to sit their asses down. You could say I say women are children, all these things, right? But the one thing you can't say is you can't find one male or one female on the entire face of the earth that I did wrong and they hate me for how I treated them. You can't find one human being on the planet. You can't even find a dog that I treated wrong. Everybody that knows me personally loves me. I'll say it again. Everybody that knows me personally loves me. My children loves me. My ex-girlfriends love me. My ex-wife loves me. Every woman that I've ever been around loves me. And I don't say that to brag. I say that to let you know that at the end of the day, the people that mess with you are your actual character. So you can run around saying what you want to say. You can go give $10 to a homeless person. But if the people in your past hate you, like people hate Monique, you're not a good person. Because you can say you're a good person all you want to, but where is the proof? Where is the proof? So before I play this video with my daughter, hold on, I wanna show y'all something real quick. It's an old video, so I gotta look for it. Let's see. Where is it? I think this is it. All right, so listen to this. This is just an example right here. Just an example.
Is in the building. I missed you the other night, and I'm going to tell you why. Can I tell him why really quickly? Sure. So I was leaving an event in the dark, and nobody walked me to my car. And I said, if Aaron were here, you would definitely have made sure I got to my car. I was in a room full of men. David wasn't here. He was somewhere else. He didn't know I was leaving. I was in a room full of men leaving here around 10 o'clock at night, maybe. Not one person walked me to my vehicle.
You could have called me. I would have drove all the way out here just to watch you.
And let me say this, while I appreciate that, and before they be like, oh, she thinks somebody's supposed to walk her to her car, it's not that. It's just that Aaron is so over the top with protecting Black women, women period, that it was a void. Like, this was my first time ever leaving a major event here and had nobody to walk me to my car.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Shout out to Wall Street Trapper too, because he does the same thing. But Aaron, you are the man.
Mr. Underscore let go. Okay.
Mr. Underscore let go.
And as you can see, it says Mr. _ let go. That is my old page. That is how old this is. This video right here is probably about 3 years old. So that is an example of a person's character. It's not about what you say about yourself. It's about what other people say about you. So let's go. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Hey.
Hey, Daddy.
Hey.
First of all, in all situations, I feel as though the parents set the tone. So I always knew that you would, number one, be there, even though there was a divorce. But you just set that tone to let me know you was always going to be a provider and be there. I guess I may have had a very different experience than most people. And I never want to be insensitive to what people have went through. But the dynamic of everything that happened, it became beneficial. That was beneficial in my adult life that I learned from what I went through when I was a child.
How was it beneficial?
So it was okay. So for instance, moving from one side of town to a whole nother different side of town, me knowing that my dad operated a certain way, I used everything that happened and everything you taught me to make sure that I didn't go on path or anything like that. Compared to if you was in a household while I was going through those things as a young teen, I probably would have been a little bit more like acting out type of.
Yeah.
Like,
so I gave you more of a system and structure on how to deal with the outside world.
Yes. And since you wasn't there, but you still was an aid, I had essentially what I needed.
Let me ask you a question, because Corey Holcomb said, she just like her mama. I can't deal with her. You just like your mama. And my question to you is, between me and your mama, you are just like who between me and your mama?
I would say I'm more like you.
Okay.
In a character aspect, in the way of going about life, in the moral aspect, I am definitely more like you. Yes.
Okay. Who do you think your sister would say she's just more like, me or your mama?
She's more like you.
Like me. Okay.
Yeah,
and that's kind of like what I was saying. So if a man was to say, you just like your mama, that's the man's fault. Because
yes, I agree.
You get what I'm saying? Because I literally, like, intently, because I don't think women are good parents. I think women instill anxiety in their children. They instill, a lot of negative attributes. And women don't necessarily or can't necessarily teach a child how to deal with the outside world in an efficient manner, right? So with me knowing this, because I was raised by a woman, right? I was like, no, my kids I'm going to make sure my kids have an ideology, have a structure,
Right.
So, mommy was great. She played her part, but I was always in y'all face,
Right.
Yeah. And tell the audience what you said about me not kissing your butt. What did I say and what did you learn from it?
You not kissing my butt made me not kiss a man butt. There's no man I'm scared to leave. I don't care. Red flags are red flags. I'm not kissing your butt. My dad didn't kiss my butt, so you not more important than my dad.
So what she's essentially saying is, I always told my kids, I'm not kissing y'all butts. Y'all gonna do what I tell y'all to do, or y'all gonna be over there. Like, she literally moved out her mama house, got her own place, and at some point moved in with me. And I think we had a wonderful relationship. I still be wanting her to come move with me now, and she'd be like, "No, daddy." But altogether, she started doing what she wanted to do in my house, and I'm like, "Oh, what you think you're doing?" And she instantly left because she knew I was like, "You gonna do it this way, or you get the hell out?" So she just got the hell out. But that was the structure. She knew what was about to happen. So she just left. She was okay, but she just left and moved out when I was at work or something, because she knew what I was about to say, because I don't kiss nobody's butt, including my kids. Me not kissing y'all's butt taught you how to have boundaries with men and women too, right?
Right.
Right.
It was probably the most essential essential lesson that I learned. Besides not doing drugs, those were the two essential things that you taught us.
Oh, what did I do you remember what I told you about drugs?
Yes, people do drugs are idiots.
Remember I told you about if you go to a house party or whatever, the cup of your drink and hold on. Wanda said you taught your daughter life skills even when you weren't there. I was always there. The there or not there was not in the household because me and her mother divorced. I raised my kids. Don't get it twisted. When I wasn't there, she's saying when I wasn't in the household, not there in the house. I was always there. Don't get it twisted, Wanda. Don't fix your mouth to say I wasn't there for my kids. I wasn't in a household during their teenage years, but I was there and I raised both of my kids. And then next thing you know, you went to a house party and you follow all my instructions. Went to a house party and you went to a house.
Yes, people do drugs are idiots.
Remember I told you about if you go to a house party or whatever, the cup of your drink and and then next thing you know, you went to a house party and you follow all my instructions.
Yes, and that was years later. You told me that when I wasn't even thinking about a party.
Yeah, I remember the time you wanted to go to some party and your mom was like, no. I was like, why you telling her no? She was like, but it may be drugs. I was just like, I taught her about drugs. Let the girl go live her life. Like, we are here to get rid of them. Go live your life. Go do stupid stuff. And if you end up doing something crazy, I'm still gonna love you, but you're gonna have. Yes, this is live. I'm playing a video. Yes, this is live. I'm right here. Yes. I had to deal with the consequences. It ain't my life, so I don't care. Right?
Yeah.
And I wanted y'all to go live y'all lives. So yeah, y'all did whatever y'all did. But at the end of the day, you had structure. And that's the problem I have with single mothers, because moms, they just nurture. They don't train. They don't prepare people for the outside world. You know, my kids are prepared for the outside world. Is there anything that I did not prepare you for that you ran into?
Trying to think. I will say, as collectively, you and mommy, when I was younger, could have done a little bit better with letting me know how important it was for me to regulate
your emotions.
Because I feel like you tell me like now, just recently, you expressed to me how like you can't care with things like that, and I don't care what they think. I care about how people treat me based on.
So I want y'all to listen to right here. Listen to what she said. She said recently. Listen to this.
You can't care with things like that, and I don't care.
Hold on.
When I was younger, could have done a little bit better with letting me know how important it was for me to regulate
your emotions.
Because I feel like you tell me like now, just recently, you expressed to me how like you can't care with things like that.
So I want y'all to think about that. She said just recently I taught her something, which means I'm still in my daughter's ear. I'm still training my daughters, both of my daughters. I'm still in my daughters' faces. I'm still there because parenting never ends. And somebody says you train animals. No, you train people, Wanda. And Wanda, I can only assume that you must be a little older because you don't. I don't know what the hell you be saying some crazy shit. But you train people, okay? You ever heard of basic training? Basic training, as in military? What are you talking about? See, and you're a woman, and this is the reason why I say women are terrible parents. Women need the father there to protect the child from the mother, because y'all are not good parents at all. Y'all are there to titty feed, teach the child how to pee, teach the child how to cook, clean, domestic things. But none of y'all are good at training your child. So that's the reason why Wanda said training is for animals, because women don't know how to train their children. And they don't even know that training their children is a part of parenthood. That's why y'all aren't good parents, because y'all don't train your damn children. When I take my daughters to the shooter range, they're training on how to shoot a damn gun. Training. Me and my oldest daughter go to the gym together. I teach her, or I train her how to lift weights. Because sometimes you go to the gym and you like, yo, what is this thing? And I'm like, you do it like this and you do it like that, or you get on here and do this. She's like, oh, okay. I take my daughters to the gym to train them. Okay. But sadly, this is the reason why you ladies aren't good parents by yourself, because you don't even know that training is actually a part of parenting. And everything that my daughter is saying is training. But y'all don't know about that because y'all are women who are terrible parents. That's the problem I have with single mothers, because moms, they just nurture. They don't train. They don't prepare people for the outside world. My kids are prepared for the outside world. Is there anything that I did not prepare you for that you
could have done a little bit better with letting me know how important it was for me to regulate
your emotions?
Because I feel like you like now, just recently, you expressed to me how like you can't care with things like that, and I don't care what they think. I care about how people treat me based off what they think.
Yeah.
But I had to learn to stop doing that, stop being so, because I'm very passionate.
Yeah.
So I wish I would have learned that a little bit younger.
Yeah. And with Corey Holcomb in this situation, this is the reason why I'm doing this show, is because hopefully Corey Holcomb watches this live stream at some point, and he's able to hear you and be like, damn, because me and you butted heads for a while. And one day I woke up and found out that I was being stubborn, and it was me and it wasn't you, because we love to be like, oh, it's them. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? That is called accountability. I said I was the problem. Ladies, y'all don't do that. Y'all see that, right? That is called accountability. I know y'all never heard of the word accountability, but that's what that actually is. That is accountability. No, it was me. It was me. And, my ex actually woke me up, because she literally was like, I'm the daughter of a father that is going through what your daughter is going through. So I know exactly what your daughter is thinking. And it's you're the problem. And I was like, how? And she explained it to me, how it was. And I was able to hear it because it was unbiased. Because when two people are in the same ring, they both have their own agendas. I want to do this. And then the father's like, you can't do this. And you're like, I'm mad. And you're like, I don't care, right? But when another person, like a referee, comes in and says, wait, I too have been through this, and you are wrong and not her, I was like, oh, crap. And we are really the best. I'm not going to say the best we've ever been, but we're great, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So to Corey Holcomb, and for any other man out here watching, or Monique, don't go off on your daughter or your son or your baby mama to the point where it's no return. Anybody watching, your kid can turn around at some point, or you can turn around at some point, and y'all can literally just patch up all the problems that y'all been having for the last few years. So all this, you just like your mama stuff. Okay. I didn't say y'all are terrible. I said y'all are extremely inefficient, and y'all are not good parents by yourselves. Okay, Tracy Hale, understand that. None of y'all are good parents without the other parent. Okay? You cannot parent a human being efficiently by yourself because you are unable to teach your child anything about the outside world. Women are just for nurturing and teaching a child in the house tasks. But everything outside of the world, out in the outside world, you cannot train your child to do shit. Shit. You can't teach your child how to fight. You can't teach your child how to shoot guns. You can't teach your child how to deal with conflict resolution because you don't know nothing about conflict resolution. Women instill anxiety. Women instill indecisiveness. So when you as a mother by yourself is raising your child, you're actually ruining your child and not raising them because you're instilling all of these bad, intangible, problematic traits into your child because you have bad, problematic traits, as in anxiety and indecisiveness. So you are not efficient as a mother. And this goes for all mothers. Unless there's a father in the household with you, your child is going to grow up traumatized and screwed up, period. Whether it's up to you or not, they just are. Okay, be around more so she could be more like you, because both of my daughters are like me. They're like me. They have a mindset like me. So as a man, if you have a huge problem with your daughter, you can't blame it on their mama unless they were raised by their mama. And if they were raised by their mama and not you, the problem goes back to you. Why were they raised by their mama and not you? Somebody said, what bad traits do I have? Well, my father raised me from 0 to the age of 7. All right. And my mother took me and left Philadelphia. And then we ended up moving to Atlanta, which was a good move. But what happened in Atlanta? We ended up homeless on the street. And I almost died a few times because we were homeless. So think about that. I was safer with my father than with my mother. My mother was a good person, but she almost got both of us killed because of the stupid shit that she kept involving us in. Okay. So right here is an example of my father. We'll go back to what my daughter's saying, but just to answer y'all question. I'm on YouTube talking about so I'm calling my dad. Listen to my dad. Hey, Dad. Yeah. Hey, I got a quick question. I'm on YouTube talking about like Cat. You know, they're kind of like going back and forth or whatever, right? And Cat. Talking about what? I'm talking about Cat Williams, the comedian Cat Williams, right? So he is talking about how Tyler Perry and a lot of these comedians, they actually sold out and wore dresses, and because of that, Tyler Perry is a billionaire, right? And there's a bunch of them that it wasn't just a few of them. Almost every comedian wore a dress, and somebody just asked me in the chat, how would you look at me? I'm not going to do it, but just a question. How would you look at me if I actually made it, but I wore a dress making it? Like, how would you look at me as my father?
Well, first off, you disrespected yourself.
Thank you. See, this is my daddy right here. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you. Go ahead.
Yeah. I mean, it's not enough money in the world for you to internationally or locally disrespect yourself for any reason or in any amount of money.
That's why you're my daddy. This
This is the man that this is the man that instilled all of the manhood in my life. This is what I'm talking about. Dad, real quick, tell them about how you made me run to the Literary Bell at 5 years old, and I'm crying, and you just had me running anyway. Well, I knew you could do it because we didn't do that right out the gate. We built.
So right here, this is my dad training me. This is what dads do. Your mother can't do this. So listen to this. This is how training happens.
At the gate, we built up to that. Remember, we would take the short runs first, and progressively build on that the mileage. And I saw you doing it. You wanted to quit, but I knew that you could go further. That's right. I could look at you and tell if you were going to be in respiratory distress or something. But none of that was obvious. Right. So we went on and ran those 10 miles, 10 and a half miles to and from without any problems. And matter of fact, a question for you.
So my dad had us running, had me and my cousin running 10 miles when I was like 5 and 6 years old. That's training. So back to my daughter and me training my daughter like my dad, not mother, trained me.
Because you have told me before, you didn't call me a bitch, but you said you're bitchy.
Yeah. It's the difference. You're bitchy versus yeah.
But you didn't come online and say, my daughter's bitchy.
Yeah.
So I think the online thing is where it's really like, that's really the real problem. The fact that it's online.
Right. Because it's between you and your kid, between you and your wife, between you and your family member. Like, I don't understand. Because when you are online for as long as Corey Holcomb has been, you just start just sharing your life, but when it comes to just calling her names or whatever, I think Corey Holcomb went too far. So let's go back to, because what I just wanted to show y'all was how important parenthood is. I showed you how my dad raised me, and I showed you how I, as a dad, raised my children. So when I hear this young man say these terrible things, about his mother, it just breaks my heart,
So I'm gonna talk like I'm reading a script, but it's just gonna help me kind of stay together. But to address the Club Shay interview that she did, where she states that she prays to the universe in regards to reconciling our relationship, as I stated, is odd. My mother and I both know that that is a very false narrative, and I would like to free her of.
That is a very false narrative. This man, see, that's what I'm saying. I don't have my kids coming on social media exposing me, because my kids are in my life and I'm in my kids' lives. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to see my kid today when I get off of here.
Having to continue telling that lie. Faith without work is dead, and neither one of us cares to put forth any effort to reconcile with the other. We are separate, as she put it, because she doesn't care to be my mother any more than I care to be her son. Neither one of us has had the desire to reach out to the other.
Hit a like button, y'all. Hit a like button. And right now, I need at least 10 people to buy my card game, Deeper Discussions, because the thing about it is you can play my Deeper Discussions card game with your own grown kids, with your own mother, with your own father, with your cousins, with your friends, and you'll learn a lot about yourself and the other person. Because I created this Deeper Discussions card game. It's 81 cards in this card game. I created this Deeper Discussions card game specifically to help people understand their childhood trauma and understand how their childhood trauma affects relationships. All right. So even though we're talking about this young man and his mother, this card game actually can help you with you and your relationship with your mother, or you and your relationship with your kids. One of the questions in this card game is, which one of your parents was the most emotionally unavailable? Like, that's a question that would be dope for you to have a conversation with whoever is around you. You know what I'm saying? So make sure to buy my Deeper Discussions card game. And the link is hovering around somewhere right around here. It's hovering around right here. Just hit the link and buy my card game. It can help you with your family dynamics also.
In a very long time, and I don't think that either of us anticipates that feeling ever returning. Speaking with my mother directly, in my experience, will either lead to some odd newfound moment of clarity in regards to how she was as my mother, or she retreats back to daddy to move forward with the conversation. And I'm tired of hearing my mother's truths. Newsflash, I'm not sure if people know, but standing in your truth doesn't make you noble. I'm not sure if people are aware of that. But responding this way, I feel as though it allows me to say my piece uninterrupted.
And he said, saying it this way helps me say my piece uninterrupted, because usually when a kid, male or female, goes to their mother and say, hey, you hurt me. Hey, you traumatized me. Hey, you didn't parent me right. The first thing the parent, the dysfunctional, problematic parent like Monique, she's going to turn around and say, no, I didn't do that. You're lying. You know what I'm saying? So he's doing this video so nobody can interrupt him and gaslight him.
To those wondering, well, why say something now? Call it a form of therapy for me, I suppose. But when her daddy had intentionally stated that they have 3 sons, but his wife is on the internet talking about the 4th son in a video that has millions of views, that rubbed me the wrong way. But anyway, to inform a child that you are not interested in being a mother at a time when that kid is the only kid that has the potential to lead a child to believe that you are not interested in them specifically. But to take it a step further, you also admit, my mother had also admitted to me that she didn't do the best job that she could do, which would also make one begin to question, all of your past decisions and prior emotional interactions. But to be completely honest and fair, those were things that I was willing to get over. Nobody's perfect, we're all human, but my mother showed a clear lack of humility, compassion, and consideration when taking any level of accountability for those things.
And real quick, the reason why I go so hard on parenting is mainly because it's who I am. This is my brand right here. Family empowerment, God, husband, wife, and child, right? You can buy these family empowerment shirts just like you can buy my Deeper Discussions card games. They're all on the same link. So there's a link hovering around here. You can buy a family empowerment hoodie if you also believe in family, or a family empowerment t-shirt, or a family empowerment jacket, or of course my Deeper Discussions card games. But yeah, I go real hard for family. So whenever a conversation comes up and we're talking about parenting, I'm going to go hard, and I'm going to go in on anybody who's treating a child like shit. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Facebook, can we at least get to like 250 likes? We almost there. So I just need a few more likes, and then we can get at least close to 250. So if anybody has not hit the like button or the thumbs up button on Facebook right now, can you please hit the thumbs up button right now and share the video? Because if you like this video, this can help somebody in your family let go of their issues with their parents or their kids or their siblings. So 1, hit the like button, y'all, and 2, share. And thank you. I see y'all hitting the like button. So for the people who just hit the like button, I really appreciate that.
My mother does a fantastic job of acknowledging a lot of things, but she doesn't take accountability very well, and anything that she may take true accountability for.
Thank you, Michelle Colston. You say you like the shirt. Thank you.
It's only at her convenience, in my experience. But if I had to guess, though, her interest in being a mother probably started around the time that she married her daddy and had his children. But that interest, you know,
I don't know if y'all probably missed that. He said his own mother had an interest in becoming a mother after she was raising him. She didn't want to be a mother, right? But her interest in becoming a mother, even though she was already a mother to him, but a bad mother to him, came when she had more children, and she ignored him and became a mother to some other children. Oh, she didn't even give birth to those children, y'all. It was his children. Hold on, let me see. How many biological children does actress Monique have?
According to BCK Online, Monique is mom to sons, Mark Eric Jackson Jr. and Shalon Calvin Jackson, with her ex-husband Mark Jackson. In October 2005, she gave birth to a set of twin sons, Jonathan and David Hicks.
Okay, so she has 3 biological sons. So that's who she's talking about.
Obviously seemed one-sided, and as it should have been. By that time, I'm in my late teens, so to some degree, the the neglect becomes easier to hide or validate, I guess you could say. There are now 2 baby boys in the house, you know, that require attention. But still during that time, however, I still watched her enjoy the love and admiration of total strangers more than my own.
Damn. That right there hurt. Yeah, she have twins. Yeah, she had twin boys. So she became a mother to the twin boys, but was never a mother to him. And he's just like, wow, this is amazing. I'm sitting here watching my mother be a parent to my brothers, but she was never a parent to me.
To this very day, my mother has never expressed to me when, if ever, she became interested in me as her son.
This woman is trash. This woman is pure trash. Pure trash.
During that time, however, I still watched her enjoy the love and admiration of total strangers more than my own. To this very day, my mother has never expressed to me when, if ever, she became interested in me as her son. That did lead me down a path of questioning my self-worth and struggling to understand the value of a mother in a child's life. In the interview, she also states that she gave me an apology, but an apology to a son from a mother that consciously showed no interest in him holds no weight. There are still women to this day that my mother will give credit to for being more of a mother to me than she ever could. Her assistant, my cousin, being one of them. Every time, though, that my mother would state that she was right here whenever I was ready, that ideology still blows my mind today, that a person could openly admit to being an uninterested, not put my best foot forward type of parent and be so self-centered that they still express to the kid, you have to come to me when you're ready. You got to come to me for us to make this right. Okay. But I'm not sure what my mother could possibly think that she has shown me in the past or have for me now that's not money, goodness gracious, that would make me want to come to her or whatever those feelings are supposed to be. A mother is supposed to be the first woman that a boy falls in love with. I loved my mother very much. But my mother loved things more than she loved me. And she would validate her love for me by giving me things and would proceed to call me ungrateful or inconsiderate if said things did not have the desired effect.
Damn, man. So this dumbass woman would turn around and just buy him stuff, thinking that the things would represent love from her. And he's like, yo, I want my mom. I want a hug. I want you to tell me you love me. I want you to come to my football or basketball games. She said, no, just take this outfit or whatever. And then would turn around and say, you ungrateful little. Damn, man. Anita said there was a disconnect somewhere. Yeah, she didn't want to be a mother. She literally says it. We're going to play that too. She literally says, I did not want to be a mother. I'm going to play it.
I couldn't imagine what it's like to be her, though. To ask God for what you want, and then he gives you what you need, though, only for you to ignore it and have the audacity to ask God for something else. And I'm glad I don't. I'm glad I didn't do that. And when he told you no, you went to the universe instead. By no means, though, do I want to give off any type of an impression that I am a victim of anything. That is not the case. As you can see, I'm smiling from ear to ear. I'm alive. I'm happy. I'm a dad. I'm healthy, I think. I drink a lot of water. I'm getting over a cold now. I still have my days just like everybody else. And, there were a few things that she did teach me along the way. I did learn how not to love from my mother. I also learned to make sure that I never lose so much of who I am that I have to validate it through another person. And though I feel as though, in hindsight, I think she did it reluctantly.
He said, she taught me how not to love. Monique taught her son how not to love. That hurts. That hurts.
I do appreciate my mother, for showing me what the top of the mountain looks like. You know what I'm saying? It did give me perspective on what hard work and dedication can get you, but I don't want something like that at the cost of giving up something that I created. I don't want it that bad. And speaking of creations, I genuinely, truly, I really did want my mother to have a relationship with my daughter. I even fought through those intrusive thoughts that were, if she wasn't interested in you, what makes you think she's going to be interested in your kid?
Y'all heard that, right? If she's not interested in me, why would she be interested in my own kids, right? Watch what he says next.
But it took my mother no time at all to prove that those intrusive thoughts were correct.
Y'all hear that? So that means not only was she a trash mother to him, she's a trash grandmother to her grandbabies. Who is a trash grandmother? You really have to be a real piece of shit for you to be a trash grandparent. You really got to be bad when you can't even be a good grandparent. Damn, you ain't even got to do nothing. You ain't even got to do nothing as a grandparent. And you still can't get that right? Monique is trash, bro. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. Still trying to get to 250 on Facebook, y'all. Still trying to get to 250 likes.
But what I can say, good for her, the universe did, bless her with 3 other sons. Bless her with 3 other sons. And God willing, I'm sure that one of them, all 3 of them are adults now. So I'm sure that one of them, God willing, if not all 3 of them, will make her the grandmother that she wants to be. I still look forward, to that moment for her. But overall.
Damn, I'm sorry to hear that, Kat. That's messed up. My mom doesn't tell people that she's a grandmother. Maybe because she doesn't want to feel old or something. I don't think that has anything to do with your grandkids, but I may be wrong. I don't know. Does she take care or spend time with her grandkids, Kat?
When it comes to the boys, though, I am happy that whenever they do hear me talk, sorry, my phone did something weird, but whenever they hear me talk, they don't know what it is. They can't relate to what it is that I'm saying. My experience with my mother is not their experience with our mother. So my prayer for her and them is that they continue to see her the way that they see her now. I do also want to make sure that I say thank you to my mother for giving me life. Without that moment in time, I wouldn't have had my little one. But outside of that moment, there isn't anything that either of us has to offer the other. In my opinion, it's a waste of God's time and the universe's time for praying for something that you were not willing to put forth any effort to obtain. Putting the work into becoming Monique is more important to my mother than being my mother.
Putting the work into becoming Monique is more important to my mother than being my mother. And y'all don't think this woman's trash? And I'm not trying to get y'all to think something, but I'm just saying. Hold on. When kids say things about their mom and parents and everything, all the reactions that happens in life do not mean that their kids was not taken care of. you have small kids. I was a small kid and I got everything I want. Well, Alvin, one thing you can't do is dismiss other people's experiences. And that's what you're doing right now with this comment. You're dismissing this young man's experience. So whatever you think about your own childhood was your childhood. This is his childhood. And please respect this man's present reality of his childhood, because you didn't live his childhood. You lived your childhood, Alvin.
And I do not believe that it was never about her being there and waiting for me, but it was supposed to be about me being there and waiting for her. My mother's value had reached such a low point in my life that I no longer found it necessary to either want to wait for her or even go to her. But like I said, man, I'm super grateful that she has the opportunity to do it all over again. You know, I'm happy for her. I hope the Cat Williams tour goes well, but you know, the narrative that she prays for us to reconcile is a false narrative. It's not real, and I'd appreciate it if she stopped saying stuff like that.
Comedian actress Monique speaks on never being close to her son.
I wasn't interested in being a mother.
To do it all over again, you know, like that.
Wasn't interested in being a mother. Wasn't interested in being a mother. Wasn't interested in being a mother. Wasn't interested in being a mother.
In 1990, Monique and her
She's so damn fat. She's disgusting.
ex-husband, Mark Jackson, welcomed a baby boy named Shalon Jackson. For years, Monique has been very transparent about the fact that she worked incredibly hard to provide a better life for herself and her family. Unfortunately, when Shalon was a young boy, Monique was not interested in being a mother. While speaking on David Banner's podcast, Monique admitted she was more interested in being a star and being famous, and it cost her her relationship with her son. Shannon Sharp asked Monique about the status of her relationship with Shalon, and here's what the comedian had to say.
We're still very much separated. It's one of those things where you have to pray to the universe and say, let time do the healing.
What is your opinion on this trash woman? It don't have to be my opinion. What is your opinion on Monique? I think Monique is trash. And yeah, I'm glad to see Monique lost some weight because she looked disgusting back then. So shout out to Monique for losing weight, but apparently she lost her first son also. But yeah, shout out to her for not being as fat and disgusting as she used to be. But so she's doing something right. But altogether, man, I don't know. I want to see what y'all think. What is your opinion on this whole situation? Yep, it's pretty sad, but she's always trying to better herself for her family. Well, she can better herself by talking and spending time with her son. Not nice to call her a trash woman. I don't give a damn, Yogi. It's not nice for her to be a trash mother. How about that? What's worse? Because this is the thing that just boggles my mind about y'all dysfunctional ass people. A person can be trash to their child, traumatize their child, and I call the person trash for traumatizing their child, and I'm the bad person. I want y'all to just think about that dumb shit for a second. I want y'all to think about that dumb shit for a second. A person can treat their child like trash, traumatize them, mess them up, put them in a position where they got to get years of therapy to get over the stupid shit that they did to their child. And I turn around and say, that person is trash, stupid, an idiot, and I'm the bad person. How? You don't know what she was going through in her life? What about the goddamn child? What is wrong with y'all? You don't know what she was going through. Okay, what was the child going through? How about that? See, this is the problem. None of y'all care about children. All y'all care about is yourselves. You don't give a shit about your own children. All you care about is how you feel. That's why your child can't come to you about nothing, because all you want to do is defend yourself because you don't give a damn. All you care is about yourself. This woman is trash. And all y'all got to say is, why would you say that? Because she is. Ask her son. Hell is you talking about? God damn, y'all just make me mad sometimes with this dumb shit. This shit is sad. I need y'all to look yourselves in the mirror and then look at your own children and realize that your own selfish need to protect your image as a mother is getting in the way of you being a mother. This woman says this shit and you mad at me. She says this dumb shit. This fat ass woman says this shit and you mad at me?
1990, Monique and her ex-husband, Mark Jackson, welcomed a baby boy named Shalon Jackson. For years, Monique has been very transparent about the fact that she worked incredibly hard to provide a better life for herself and her family.
Her want to wait for her or even need to do it all over.
Wasn't interested in being a mother.
This fat ass woman says this on a podcast and she says it out her own mouth and you mad at me for calling her trash? Are you crazy? Is something wrong with you or something? Are you mentally ill? Are you mentally ill to actually get mad at me for calling her trash when her dumb ass is the one who actually said this? Are you mentally ill?
Wasn't interested in being a mother.
She's trash. Pure trash. She's the trash that falls under the dumpster. Okay? She's not the trash that's in the dumpster. She's the trash that falls out of the dumpster and ends up at the bottom of the dumpster. That's who Monique is. The trash under the dumpster. She's fat trash. It's the fat trash that's under the dumpster. See, if y'all are afraid to say how y'all feel, that's y'all. I ain't afraid to say nothing. And if people don't like it, they can kiss my ass. I don't care. Because I say how I feel because that's what we're supposed to do. If a woman is this much of a terrible person, a terrible human being, you say it. Why? To help other people recognize terrible human beings. Not fat trash. Yes, she is fat trash. But exactly, Donna. Tell the truth, shame the devil. And didn't her fat ass get on Club Shay Shay talking about she's a truth teller? Well, I'm a damn truth teller too. Monique, you're a piece of trash, a fat piece of trash. Okay? I'm a truth teller too. Put me on Club Shay Shay. I don't care about being on there, but I'm just saying. Damn fat hunk of trash doing your damn son like that. And then you have the audacity to put your fat ass on a damn stage and say this.
You raggedy, dirty, filthy, low down, skanky bitch.
But you're a raggedy, low down, funky, dirty bitch also, Monique. If Oprah is this, you're this also.
The thing that old man was saying, you raggedy, dirty, filthy, low down, skanky bitch.
But you're a low down, dirty, stinking bitch too, Monique. You're just as trash as Oprah. You're worse than Oprah. Oprah don't have no children.
Did you drop the bomb on that bitch, nigga? Did you drop the bomb? I've been more than motherfucking fair. I've been more than motherfucking mature. Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch.
But fuck you too, Monique. How about that? You too, Monique. That goes for you. Say that to yourself. You need to be saying that in the mirror. But she won't reach out to her son because she's trash. She's trash. That's why. I shit on parents. I shit on bad parents. I shit on single motherhood because single motherhood is bad parenting in itself. I shit on bad parenting. See, I'm not here for you ladies, and I'm not here for you guys. I'm here for the children that y'all traumatize. Oh, wait, that rhymed. I don't shit on you. I'm not here for you women. I'm not here for you guys. I'm here for the child or children that you traumatize. Ooh, I like, yo, I might put that somewhere. I'm not here for you women. I'm not here for you guys. I'm here for the children that y'all traumatize. I like that. I need to do something with that. I need to do something with that. I like that. I like that. You will have a field day with my parents. They're both trash. Sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. Make a t-shirt. I made this t-shirt. Like, y'all start buying this t-shirt and then I'll make another t-shirt. How about that? Go to the link that is hovering around here. Go to the link under this video. Go to the link over this video under the title. Go to the link that is in the chat and buy my t-shirts. Y'all talking about I should make a t-shirt. Y'all gotta buy this t-shirt first. Buy this t-shirt first. The link is in the chat. It's the same Deeper Discussions link. You can see the t-shirts in the Deeper Discussions link. But buy my family empowerment shirts, and then I'll make another shirt. But y'all gotta buy these shirts before I go making other shirts. Well, I'm gonna have all these shirts, and y'all ain't bought them yet. So buy my family empowerment shirts if you believe in family empowerment. Some of y'all probably don't. That's why y'all are single mothers now. But it is what it is. But y'all, I'm gonna go get something to eat and go to the gym because I woke up late and I put together this show. So I usually go to the gym before I actually do my shows. But I'm going to the gym after. And I'm gonna go hang out with my daughter because, of course, Valentine's Day is tomorrow. So I'm gonna take my daughters out today for Valentine's Day. I got teddy bears in the trunk. Oh shit, I shouldn't have said that because my daughters may be watching and it was a surprise. So I don't have teddy bears in the trunk, just in case my daughter's listening. I don't have any teddy bears in the trunk of my car. So no, but I'll talk to y'all later. I'm about to go hang out with my babies and spoil them and give them hugs and kisses. So y'all have a good rest of y'all day. And like I say all the time, before you leave, make sure to buy my Deeper Discussions card game. It will save your life, even your family life. Talk to y'all later.
How about we meet up at a coffee shop and play this fun dating card game? We'll have fun and see if we're compatible all at the same time.
Ooh, what's the name of the game?
It's called Deeper Discussions.
I'm down.
Okay, meet you at 6.
Fellas, buy this card game. Ladies, buy this card game. Buy about 2 or 3 card games. The main reason why people can't stay together isn't because they don't like each other no more. It's actually because their present family issues come up or their past family issues come up. But when you play deeper discussions, you'll be able to understand a person's family issues up front.
This game can be played with either 2 people or an entire group. So have fun.
Question number 1. Name a time when money was the main factor why a relationship went bad.
Deeper discussions dating edition. Again, these cards are good for vetting a potential boyfriend, a potential girlfriend, a potential husband, a potential wife. The texture of these cards are so soft and silky, by the way. Like
they ain't gonna
really
get wore out.
Durable.
A dating card game for introverts who have a hard time asking the much needed compatibility questions. Deeper Discussions, the card game.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Serena says, did you make someone a single mother? No, I made someone a wife. I made someone a wife twice. The first time I made her a wife when I married her. And the second time I made her a wife when I pushed her to marrying somebody else. My ex-wife is a wife. She's a double wife. What about you, Serena? Are you a wife? Are you a wife? Because I made my ex-wife a wife. I didn't do it, but I helped facilitate it. Are you a wife, Serena? I just want to say that before I go. Are you a wife, Serena? Yes or no? Because my ex-wife is a wife. Oh, you're widowed? All right, sorry to hear that. But I just wanted to say that. So y'all better leave me alone. I'm out. Talk to y'all later. Buy my Deeper Discussions card game. Link is under this video and in the chat. I need you to buy them before I meet someone so they'll be ready before we go anywhere. Athena, buy the card games right here. Talk to y'all later.